Yeah, there it is. 2015, number one. That's what I thought. Yeah, I can't imagine what my life would be like if I had never gotten on the list. I probably just wouldn't have the wealth that I have now in life. Not in money, but in experiences and honor and confidence and also money.
Since then, my life has really changed.
To be honest, sometimes I worry that I am generating too much buzz.
It had consequences when I went up and down. Women don't want to be with someone who's not stable on the 1,000 comedians list. To date someone who's like 220 and then all of a sudden they're in the 600s. What? I mean, you're gonna raise a family with that? I wouldn't.
You think that success is good for you, but the second that I was featured on the top 1,000 comics, every time I try to leave my apartment, there's some comic waiting right outside my door asking for favors, asking me to be on a podcast.
Zach's algorithm is taking into account things that can't be cheated. There was a year I didn't even perform and I went up on the list.
Zach, you changed my life, and I can't thank you enough.
Thanks so much, Zach.
I would say that Zach Broussard is a hero.
He is maybe not the hero we want, but he is certainly the hero we deserve. I think Batman said that.
I'm not a hero. I'm just a really good guy who enjoys ranking his peers from worst to best by their buzz. It was 2014. Times have changed so much since then. I remember Ariana Grande was on the radio, which is what we used to call podcasts. Anyway, one day I was looking for an internet list of comics that I could check out on Vine.com, but every single list only had the top 10, 15, or 20 comics. Vine videos, you see, they were very short, and I was gonna need way more comics. Once I really cracked the formula of what buzz was, which is simply the amount of industry heat someone has, plus the amount of Twitter followers they have, minus the amount of people they follow on Twitter. There's also a couple multipliers, like if you have the word comedian in your Twitter profile. I found something kind of spectacular. There were way more than 10 top comics. There was easily 1,000. That first year, it was just a list. Simply put up on tumblr.com. You can still see it today if it's archived somewhere. But then I realized that people were just searching for their name.
I went over it twice. Top one, I couldn't make top 1,000. Have we ever had a chance to work together?
Rich, unfortunately, I've never heard of you, man.
They weren't actually reading the entire list, which personally I think is the whole point of a list. It's a roadmap to success. That's how I see it. So the next year, in 2015, I made it a 1,000-page click-through. And that way you really had to just click through the whole thing to find out if you made the list, and it really sunk in where you were. But then I found that it was harder for casting directors to find out who made the list. They're too busy to click through 1,000 pages. That's why the next year in 2016, I purchased a series of billboards throughout Hollywood that directly broadcast the top 1,000 to the gatekeepers of the industry heat as it is, you know? And then 2017 was actually a really bad year for men. That's the year I really realized that there's good buzz and then there's bad buzz. And there were some male comics with extremely bad buzz. So that year only women made the list. I think it was the right thing to do. That pretty much sums it up.
What about this year?
Times are really tough. Right now, things are really dark in the world. And like most comedians out there, I no longer really do comedy. I'm a political activist now. And so I think even if I tried, I probably could only find like 999 comics. And that's just not really what I do. So.
What about Rich?
I don't know a Rich.
Rich Foss?
Rich Foss. It wouldn't work.
Didn't you guys bury the hatchet?
Even if I don't make the list, I do have a lot of respect for this guy.
I feel the same way, Rich, and I want you to know that I genuinely respect you, and I love you, and I think you're so funny.
And it's all water under the bridge.
I appreciate you, man. We did something. We buried a hatchet right there.
I think so. 100%.
That felt good. I'm excited. No. Unfortunately, I found out Rich doesn't really do comedy anymore, but I wanted to thank him for inspiring me to get back at it. Thanks, Rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2018 Toppy Awards. So happy to join you. And the nominees are... An incredible batch of talent this year. An incredible batch of talent. Wow, very exciting. Guys, after a full year, I've watched 6 YouTube videos, and I've attended 3 live comedy shows. And I'm ready to list the top 1,000 comedians working today. Yes. And I know what you're thinking. Zach, is that a lot of hard work? It is. It's hard work. But you know it's also hard work? Comedy. You guys are the heroes. That's right. You guys are the heroes. In my honest opinion, other than teaching or construction or a job that requires any advanced certification or to use computers or your hands, comedy is the hardest job in America. I believe that. And that's why I want to do something a little special right here. If anyone in this audience here has performed or written comedy in any way in 2018, please stand. Please stand. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. You're the heroes. Thank you for everything that you do. It's a selfless act. Now, keep standing if you gave even more, and you also served in the U.S. military. We got one. I guess I just expected more from a group of selfless people that give so much. It's interesting. I guess in a way, you're heroes in your own way. I mean, who here has maybe sent out a political tweet at some point from the comfort of their own home? Yeah, give yourself a round of applause. You did do that. You may not drop bombs, but you drop truth bombs. And, I think it's those truth bombs that are going to keep Donald Trump from a 3rd term. I really do believe that. I believe that. That's a thing that I believe, and so we should really all pat ourselves on the back for that. It's a cool thing that we do. I wanted to address something quickly. We're going to get on with the show. Who's here is excited to see if they made the list? Okay, yeah. Me too, honestly. Me too. It's a blind process. I have no idea. Yeah. Other than grading men worse than women. Other than that, it's a completely blind process. I wanted to address something just real quick. It's come to my attention, these are the Toppy Awards, obviously. It's come to my attention that in certain circles, the term Toppy actually means blowjob. And I did not know that when I hired a graphic designer. And I really doubled down. Like you saw the red carpet. I'm all in on Toppy. And I don't know who these jerks are in these circles. These frickin' circle jerks who are just trying to rain on our parade, really. They're trying to rain on our parade. And I want to just say that I just want to do something nice for people who I know worked very hard this year. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. I know that comedians worked so hard this year, and I just wanted to do something and say, that's it. I want to say thanks. I basically wanted you guys to come in and say, baby, for the next hour or so, just relax. Let me do all the work. Right? And if that makes this a Toppy party, I'm glad all my friends came. Right? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Folks, I'm about to show you the first batch of the list. Yeah. It's exciting. I'm excited. And I feel the electricity in the air. I just want to say that if you don't see your name up there, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. I can only list the best 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, numbers 1,000 through 850. Hey, I know a lot of you guys are excited to maybe see your name at number 1, right? Who here really hopes, who thinks they deserve number 1? Yeah. Isn't that so interesting that we all think we're the best comedian in all of America? That's so interesting. Well, I'm going to just say this. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. That is a quote from one of my favorite authors, King Lear. He only wrote one book, but still a good author. And basically, just to kind of give you guys, issue you guys a warning about be careful what you wish for. Please welcome former number 1, Andrew Michon.
Hi, everyone. Just saw my name on there as number 1,000. I don't really have a lot prepared. I'll be honest. I thought I had about 45 more minutes left to think about what I had to say, because I thought I'd be a little higher on the list. It's a very strange feeling for me right now. When I was number 1 on the list in 2015, I believed so strongly in the mathematical system that Zach had devised, because that year it seemed so fair and just. And I'm not sure if the formula has changed, or I'm just trying to understand what is different. I'm doing the exact same jokes I was doing in 2015. So that can't be it. The material has stayed consistent. So that's clearly not it. I mean, Zach, can I ask you questions or I mean, I'm trying to understand. I guess I'm just trying to come to terms with, I mean, you like my Obama bit, right? So I'm just trying to think, and I've done a few shows this year, and they went pretty good. I mean, sure, the crowd sucked, but, you know, I was good, you know, and I don't know I mean, I know it's really hard out there right now for straight white men. Is that what's happening? Or I'm just trying to understand. You know what? I can be thankful. I can try to not. I will thank Zach for being a good guy, I guess, and I'll thank all of you for being here, and the two bookers that put me on this year. I'll thank them for putting me on those shows, and it's been a really good year, and I was hoping that it would end strong, and it will if I change my attitude, and so. I'll just say this, there were 1,000 people who wish that they were in my position right now, the folks who were nominated and didn't make it. So I guess I just need to be thankful, and I need to trust in the system that Zach has devised, and trust that he is a good guy, and trust that the universe is fair, and humor is alive and well, and our president is like Voldemort, that too, and trying some new stuff. I'm just trying some new stuff up here, trying to kind of adjust to the times. It's like, where's his Horcruxes, So maybe that's a new bit. I don't know. So maybe I did get a bit out of this after all. And I hope that you all have a great night. And congratulations to the other nominees and the other folks who win awards, and to Zach for having me. Thank you all so much. My name is Andrew.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 849 to 700. Who here has seen their names so far? Very exciting, right? That's exciting. You did great this year. You crushed it. That's a sign that you crushed it. Because so often we do comedy and you're like, who sees this? Who's seeing the show that I did where there was like 5 people in the back of a bar? And I want you to know that science sees it. And that, this is a very scientific method, and you guys crushed it. Okay, guys, we've got an exciting performer coming up. Are you guys familiar with the Masked Magician? Yeah, you guys are? Yeah. Well, basically, there's a guy in the comedy world who's doing a very similar thing. And it's controversial. It really is, because basically he's revealing a lot of our secrets. And honestly, not a lot of comics are happy about it. But I'm the guy who doesn't shy away from controversy. And I'm excited to have this guy on the show. Please welcome the Masked Comedian.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the masked comedian. For years, comedians have been getting laughs without actually saying anything funny. Much like magic, comedy is an illusion, a trick to make you laugh when you should not. And tonight, I will be revealing comedian secrets that can get anyone laughs. This first one is called I Mean What? Where a comedian can simply exclaim, I mean what? At the end of anything for a laugh. Observe. Okay, so like the other day, I saw this like homeless guy and he was like taking a shit on the sidewalk. I mean, what? Who here is guilty of I mean what? The next trick I will be revealing is called We're Married Now. Observe. So like the other day, I saw this homeless guy and he was like taking a shit on the sidewalk. We're married now. My next trick is called fucking sing whatever. Observe. Okay, so like the other day, I saw this homeless guy like taking a shit on the sidewalk. And that's what my life is now. For my next trick, I will need an audience volunteer. Anyone. I know you all fucking want stage time right now. You, sir. Please come to the stage. Sir, what is your name?
My name's Adam Newman.
Adam Newman, can you confirm that we've never met before?
I don't know, you're wearing a mask.
Okay. Well, we haven't. For this next trick, I will be showing you how to get a laugh without even using anything in your own set. Adam, I need you to go to that microphone stand with this microphone and do the bit about the homeless guy shitting that I've been doing all night. And then at the end of it, say, thank you, I've been Adam Newman. Let me bring your host back up. Can you do that for me? Okay.
So I saw this homeless guy on the sidewalk the other day, and he was like taking a shit on the sidewalk. And thank you guys very much. I've been Adam Newman. I'd love to bring your host back to the stage, everybody.
Hey, Adam, I thought I told you not to tell that story about me. Thank you, Adam. You may be seated. And for my final trick tonight, I will be revealing what everyone here wants to know. I will be revealing my identity. Oh, I forgot to do that in the beginning. Hey guys, my name's Nate Fernald. I know it's kind of dangerous to let comedians know that I'm the one who's been doing this, but I heard this is being live streamed, so I thought it might be some good exposure for me. So I've also been having trouble getting booked on shows. If anyone out there book stuff, my name's Nate Fernald. I'm verified on Twitter, and I got credits, and I'd love to do your show. I book a show at a bar in Pasadena. You do mine, I'll do yours. You know, we can work something out. So let me know. All right, thanks, guys.
The Masked Comedian, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, numbers 699 to 550. Who saw their names? Feels good, right? Feels good to see your name. We got our first special award of the night coming up. You guys excited? Yeah. Okay, I'm so excited about this one. I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited too. This award goes to the #1 style of comedy this year. And the nominees are stand-up comedy, improv comedy, sketch comedy. A lot of sketch fans. And fourth is dank memes. It's exciting. Oh, you guys just want me to open it. All right, okay. All right. And the winner is dank memes.
Oh my God, I'm so honored. I've been wanting to get this award for the last 5 minutes, which is like 10 years if you're using non-internet time. So I just want to thank all the other nominees in the category with me. What an honor it was to be nominated with you guys. Stand-up comedy, improv comedy, give it up for them. Yeah, give it up. Their time is up. Stand-up is dead. Stand-up comedy is dead. Everybody on this show is a stand-up comedian, but nobody is doing stand-up. That's because none of you guys would be here if this was a stand-up show. That is true. You can thank Netflix for that. Did you guys know Netflix is going to do 1 million 1-minute stand-up specials in 2019? To get a special, you have to have 2 million followers on Instagram and be a former professional NBA player. So if you guys want to submit, you can talk to me after the show. You can cry on my shoulder. That's cool. Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Am I being played off? Okay, great. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much. Oh, my God.
Congratulations. And I only rented one award, so that's why they have to leave them right there. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, she really went there, right? She went there. She went there, and that's what you want in a comic. And you know who else went there? These guys. Number 549 to 400. Can we turn that drum roll up a little bit? That's perfect, yeah. I feel like it was a little low. Some of the greats. Some of the greats. Who here has not seen their name yet? Whoa. It's kind of exciting, right? You could be further up, or you could not be on it at all. It's just it's exciting. That's how lists work. And you keep going. You're like, well, I'm probably number one, but maybe not. Maybe not. Folks, if you're like me, you know that 2018 was a great year. Without a doubt, a wonderful year, but also bad things happened. It's true. And here to kind of talk us through some of the a loss of 2018, please welcome Danny Solomon.
Thank you all so much. And I want to just extend a sincere thank you to Zach Broussard. I'm just made it on 532 on that list. And I'm honestly very honored to be on this list. Obviously, Zach cares deeply about comedy, and he's showing it tonight. And I appreciate being on the list, and I appreciate all of you being here and all of those at home who are watching who care about comedy. I just want to say thank you to start out, but I did want to spend my time talking about someone that's very special to me, and I hope by the end of tonight, this person's very special to you as well. I know this is kind of fun, and we're all sort of joking around, and that's cool, but honestly, I thought I would take this time instead of talking about myself or doing a fun bit or something like that to bring to your attention the work of a person who I really cared about in comedy. So I'm a stand-up comedian, but also I work as a TV writer sometimes. I've worked on a lot of different shows, and lately I've been working on clip shows. And a couple weeks ago, we lost one of the best clip editors I've ever worked with in my entire life. Possibly one of the best, real comedy minds in clip editing who has ever lived. His name was Michael Wiley, and he was killed in an accident. I won't go any further than that except to say that he will be missed dearly. He was a man gone too soon, And again, I'm not trying to be fun about it. This is very serious and means a lot to me. But I thought instead of trying to do a bit with this many people watching and thinking about comedy, I thought I would bring to light the career and the work of an unsung hero. Michael was one of the best clip editors I've ever seen. He could find that perfect out point in a clip that not only, he could find that perfect out point in a clip that not only encapsulated what was funny about it, but also just kind of left you thinking, you know? And that was his gift, and it truly was a gift. He truly was a comedian, and I think I would be remiss if I spent any more time on this stage talking about him when you could see what we put together, which is a loving tribute by me and my coworkers on the work and the legacy of a great friend and, yeah, a great fucking comedian named Michael Wiley. Here you go.
Right, castratus.
When my keeps falling and wonder where he is in all this mess, he's right there to guide you, unseen you're not alone. His light shines on the past that we're not shown.
Thank you. We love you, Michael.
Seemed like a really great guy. Seemed like a really great guy. Okay, you liked it. All right. Well, I think Michael touched a lot of people tonight. And it says a lot about even after you're gone. You know, these clips still exist. All the clip shows that we work for, you know, the little things that the blogs, they will exist long after we're dead. Just something for us to all think about. Ladies and gentlemen, number 399 to 300.
I'm not hearing the drum roll up here.
If we can turn up the drum roll, I'm not really hearing it on the stage. That's way better, way better. This is exciting. We've had a lot of great performers so far. We have a few more to go, but this next guy is a legitimate legend. Yeah, one of the greats, one of the original kings of comedy. Please give it up for Mr. Brandon Wardell.
Zach, thank you. All right, you have the. All right, cool. Do you wanna tell them what this? Okay, great.
Brandon, look, a lot of guys like us. I'll just get this out of the way for the photos. I'm a little emotional, and I hope that's okay. It's just that we haven't met in person yet. For people who are like younger comics like me, it's like the foundation that we perform on only exists because of the old timers that came before us. You know what I mean? This guy right here, when he started, like, we didn't have cell phones like we have today. They were a little different. And that's why it is an honor to present 26-year-old Brandon Wardell with the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you. I'm really excited for this to be in Splitsider tomorrow, and I think the comedy community is going to be very supportive of this decision. I think everybody's going to be really excited about this, and I know it was a really hard race, kind of between me and Jabuki for this award, and I'm glad you gave it to me. I deserve it, and thank you. I've been expecting this since season 3 of Adam Devine's House Party. So, Zach, thank you so much. Thanks. Bye.
Mr. Brandon Wardell, everybody. Wow. You're not often in the presence of greatness, right? You guys seem a little starstruck. Which Facebook Watch video do you recognize him from? None? I'd like to get serious just for a brief moment. One of my good friends got into a pretty tragic. This is not a joke. One of our friends, who's a comedian, got into an accident without health insurance. It was just the worst way to get into an accident. And his name is Jason Sines. And do you guys know Jason Sines? Yeah, all right. Everybody here knows Jason Sines. We love him. He's very funny. He does a lot of Jeff Foxworthy impressions. That's pretty much those are the few things you need to know about him. But but he's one of my best friends from New York, where we did comedy together, and he's wonderful. He got into a really bad accident, and he broke his back. He has to have spinal surgery. It's going to cost $300,000. This is not a joke. It's a real deal. We're going to get back to the funny business. A lot of people have messaged me and asked if I can make Jason #1 on the top 1,000. Unfortunately, that's not really how buzz works. It's really scientific. And so, I feel for the guy, and it's a real bummer that he's not here. But the best I can do is number 417. Which is very good. Yeah, give it up. But for everyone who's watching at home and for the people that are here right now, there's a GoFundMe for Jason, and we really want people to donate to it. Yeah, this is a big deal. And the GoFundMe link is very long because it's very funny, but it's very long. So I made a shorter one that's a little easier for people to visit, and it's bit.ly/number417, and it does work, and it goes right to his GoFundMe page, and you can read all about him. He's a great guy, and I think it would be really cool if you guys just threw in a couple shekels. What do you guys think? Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is exciting. This is exciting. Okay, folks. We're getting down to it. Who hasn't heard their name yet? Bound to be one of you guys. Bound to be one of you guys. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. I'll go ahead I'm going to go ahead and give Jason a special award because I can. I'm running an award show. I'm going to go ahead and give him best excuse for missing one of Zach's shows. It's a pretty good excuse, yeah. Yeah. And he couldn't be here? He couldn't be here. And it really, knowing Jason, it makes him very mad to miss the stage time. And so donate, let's get him back here as soon as possible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 299 to 200. It's that drum roll track again, huh? This is huge. I can't find the award. Did Brandon take it? Did he leave with it? Brandon, come on. Brandon, you weren't here at the beginning where I said I only rented one award. Brandon Wardell, everybody. A lot of comedians have podcasts, you know? Almost everybody's got a podcast. But it really takes courage to be a guest on lots of podcasts. The award for most frequent podcast guest goes to Miss Jamie Loftus. Jamie, are you here? I don't think Jamie's here yet. She's doing a podcast? Is she really? She's doing the Bechdel-cast right now. That's her podcast. I mean, that just kind of messes everything up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, number 199 to 100. You guys having fun? Yeah, I'm having a good time. Are you guys having fun? Yeah. I don't know you guys, so very happy to know that you're having fun. And you're going to make the list next year, probably. You're not a comedian yet, and you made the list? You know what's interesting about the formula that I use? It factors in intent. Yeah. And sometimes it's just raw potential. Yeah. You got a cool jacket. That's literally half of being a comedian. Yeah. Mother and son made the list? Who ranked higher? The mother did? Must have took after his dad, huh? And dad did not make the list? Next year. Yeah. What do you do for a living, sir? What do you do for a living? I will never make this mistake again. Okay? Next year, 1,000, just your name, the whole way through. I promise. That was a big mistake. I keep messing up in this town. I mean, the goal of a list with 1,000 names, you're like, you get most of the producers in there. Dang. Dang. Okay, we'll just go ahead and we're going to go to this next thing. Guys, this is so exciting. So often in a show, you basically, in an award show especially, you're basically getting like a super group together to perform again one last time, or whatever. We're doing something completely different. I'm getting one of the legends. An epic group, an epic comedy group that has agreed to come here tonight to quit comedy. That's pretty freaking cool. Ladies and gentlemen, accepting the award for quitting comedy, Murderfist.
We are quitting.
Number one on the list is breast cancer. What's wrong with you?
You're not supposed to be laughing. 3 out of 5 tits has cancer.
Cancer lives in every one of us. It just decides whether to kill us or not.
Yeah, it's like an old tweet. Lies and wait. You know what else isn't funny in 2019?
Can't laugh at Kurt Russell anymore.
No.
No, it is over. When he was a kid, he spit on a Filipino.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, but honestly, Eddie, do we think that enough time has passed to forgive? Almost bought. No, not enough time has passed, and now it's over. I will say, you know what else is not funny in 2019? Your mom died last year. Now, honestly, I'm supposed to be bringing up because it's Christmas time, but honestly, a big part of why I'm bringing up is that Eddie has no place to go. And so he wants to know if any one of you are possibly leaving town so that he can come to your homes and he can rummage through your toiletries.
If you drink enough hair conditioner, you can survive for weeks.
You gotta drink it.
You see, it wasn't just my mother, though. Half of my family died in a plane fire. And the other half of my family died, is incarcerated for setting fire to a plane.
It's good, but this is too long. This is the kind of comedy we're trying to do now.
Whoa!
We're trying to do this.
You know what else isn't funny, Henry?
Anything?
That's right. I was actually going to talk about Kevin Hart's debilitating homophobia crisis.
You know what it is? Honestly, that Kevin Hart has never tasted a penis, and I feel bad for him because you know what a penis tastes like?
Success. Did you know that 9/11 operators are underpaid?
Underpaid, they don't make a living wage.
$17.50 an hour because the listen was died.
Honestly, this is the last line of defense before you and a chicken bone or when someone in your family decides to turn a gun against you.
Chris Benoit.
Do it. Just do it already. Do it.
Success. Oh, you know what else isn't funny anymore?
Oh, is it class shows at comedy school?
That's right.
Because the only thing less funny than a student of comedy is the teachers who teach them.
Never forget. Never forget. Okay, everybody. In closing, I'd like to say if you're not one of the 1,000 comedians.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing? You should get the fuck out of here.
This is the winner's circle.
Why did you even show up to this goddamn gig? So on behalf of Murderfist, you can go fuck!
Gonna really miss those guys. They used to be so funny. They used to be so funny. Especially the ugly one. Okay, folks, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Jamie Loftus is not gonna make it. I'll be honest, I don't think she's gonna make it. It's an honor to present number 99 to number 2. Who here saw their names? Exciting. Now, who here has not seen their names? Couple. Now I want to say there's a real solid chance that you're number 1. Or that I did not see your name on the RSVP list. And then you would have been higher up somewhere. And for that, I'm very sorry. This was supposed to be a very sweet thing where we're all on a list. And now it just looks a little mean. It looks a little mean. Now, the people who haven't heard their names yet, do you have a speech? Okay, a couple people, just think about maybe who you love. Are you guys ready to do this? I feel like we had fun. We'll do this. We'll go have a drink. We'll take a photo. We did it. $15 in Culver City. And you can rent an award, which they legally cannot call an Oscar. Just an interesting little award fact. Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 comedian of 2018. And the winner is Nikki Black! It's Nikki Black! It's Nikki Black!
I got a little tired before this and I almost didn't come. Could you imagine? I literally almost didn't come. It would have been terrible. It would have been the worst. Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank comedy. I want to thank the people that write it, the people that watch it, the people that are forced to endure it. Because they are friends and or family of a comedian. I don't know. I'm gonna go pass out. Thank you so much.
Nikki Black, everybody. Wow. I think this feels good. How's everybody feeling? Feeling happy? Feeling happy? I think was it worth your time? Okay, solid 50-50. I appreciate the honesty. I really do. Well, the parking is hard. Guys, when I said that was the last award, I actually lied a little bit. There's one more award, and I guess I didn't want to tell you guys about it because you guys were all nominated. The award is for Best Audience. Yeah. So before I announce this is the absolute end of the show. And there's a slight chance you guys are going to win. If you guys win, there's going to be a camera on you guys. Just say your acceptance speeches out loud at the same time. If you win, don't start doing it if you don't win. That would be so tragic. So I just want to take this time to say thank you to Dynasty Typewriter for letting us do this, right? Wow. Thank you to Vulture for live streaming it. And I did destroy that envelope, so I'll use this handkerchief. And the winner for Best Audience, it was you guys! You did it! Say your thank you. Say your acceptance speeches right now. This is it. This is the end of the show. You guys did it. Stand up. You got to stand up. The cameras are on you guys. And it's a little anticlimactic, I realize. But it also serves the purpose of getting you guys up and getting out as quickly as possible. Thank your family. Thank your friends. Wow. Thank you guys again for a wonderful show. We did it. We'll get some popcorn.